This is McCook's Mr. Billson. Honored to have you here. I was born in 1952, December 20th. That makes me 70 years old today. 70 years old on 2022, December 20th. What a wild ride of a life I've had, starting in an orphanage, growing up on a farm that the nearest neighbor was 5 miles away, and my friend was a dog, and of course I always had my Red Ryder BB gun. Be that as it may, I went through life. How I survived, I'll never know. Not because I was smart. Maybe lucky, maybe a guardian angel, maybe God had a plan for me. Whatever that be, I am grateful to God, to the angel, to fate. But with that in mind, this is my birthday. And if you don't mind, I'd like to speak to the elected, from the school board to the president, for just a second, and you can listen in. And that is for a birthday present for me. I would like them to give me a few birthday presents, not directly to me, but things that would help America in general. And they would be, for example, no sales taxes of any kind on any products or sale that is under $10. There's no sales taxes, state, city, county, or federal, no sales taxes under $10. That would help the poor immensely, as well as the kids wanting to buy something and never having quite enough change to do that. Absolutely. $10 and less, sales tax free. The next thing I would ask you to consider strongly as I can, and that is no sales tax on used items of any kind, no sales tax, because the government already collected the first time it was sold. How many times do they need to collect on something? Maybe they ought to cut back a little bit themselves for a change. You think, instead of eating lobster 3 times a day? Yeah. At the same time, we also need to be able to pay for that. How would you do it without raising taxes somehow or another? Well, Biden just gave Africa $50 billion. Now, I bet that $50 billion would go a long ways toward eliminating the sales taxes that I've spoken of, and the sales tax that would be gotten from second-hand products. That $50 billion. And if you say, well, maybe Africa needs it or deserves it. Well, we've been paying them for 70 years. We've been giving money to Africa. And they're just as poor. And there are more slaves in Africa today than there were in the slave trade days when they were shipping them over here. Yeah. So maybe they ought to grow up and pull their own weight over there. You might find there's heroes over there just like there are over here if they absolutely have to. Maybe. Be that as it may, that's what I would like to see done. I have other things, but I'm not going to complicate it. I want to thank you for coming to Donzie 52 channel all these years, and the 15 million views that I've gotten. I am blessed just to have you stop by. Absolutely. I want to thank you all for your time.